YouTube. It's been so long since you guys heard that intro. I know, but we're back with some Danganronpa Despair time. I am here and I am so excited. This is one of my favorite fangans of all time. And on top of that, the main character is the best, bro. I love Terako. So before we jump into this, hit that like button for me. I would truly appreciate it. So let's just get right into it. Let's check out Danganronpa Despair time. Okay, here we are, the chapter 1 recap of Despair time. Let's get a refresher course on chapter 1 because jumping into chapter 2, I think wouldn't be a good idea without this. It's been a while, probably like a year and a half since the last episodes, like the last chapter. So like, yeah, we definitely need this. Let's check it out. Oh, Mono TV, right? It's been too long. So much has changed since the last time we talked. For example, due to the fact that I'm the most beloved character in the cast, I've replaced Terako as the protagonist. Funny joke, but I know it's not true, okay? That's a good joke though, kinda. Actually, it's kind of bad. So now it's my turn to give a totally unbiased account of what happened in chapter 1. After the events of the prologue, everyone forms pairs to explore the first floor. Terako pairs up with Charles. I remember him. Was he like the scientist or something? They find that in each bedroom, everyone has their own unique custom weapons. Not my words. Everyone meets back up to discuss the situation. Then the awesomest and coolest character ever, me, shows up to give them a map of the floor and rules of the killing game. Typical Danganronpa plot, of course. The next day, Terako goes to investigate the elevator. She sees Ace and Levi there. Through their combined efforts, they fail to accomplish anything. The text boxes seem like they're moving a lot slower than last time, which is good. RA holds an arm wrestling competition. And in the afternoon, Terako participates in a baking activity organized by Eden. Min and Rose are also there. Terako ends up dropping the finished cake on the ground, so Min pledges to clean it up. I remember that. That was sad. Terako, why would you do that? Terako meets Xander in the infirmary, who is changing his eye patch. Rest in peace, by the way. He tells Terako that he has no recollection of receiving his eye injury. He thinks that it was caused by some incident involving him shortly before the killing game started. He reaffirms that he trusts Terako more than anyone else and tells Terako alone that he wants to surprise the mastermind with his custom weapon, a pistol. That pistol looks really cool, by the way. The two of them then witness Ari, angrily accusing Eden of leaving her out of the baking activity. Ari is reprimanded by who for this? I then announce that I will release a motive to murder in 2 days. It is a really cool and awesome motive that is so amazing. If anyone saw it, they would be blown away by how epic it was. Trust me. Mono TV really likes adjectives, huh? While everyone is worried about the motive, Xander tells Terako to meet him in the computer lab the next night to trap the mastermind. That didn't work out too well, let me tell you. The next day, Terako talks to Whit and Charles while doing her laundry. They then talk about family for a little. Terako is then accosted by Jay to help test out her custom weapon, a remote. Rose is there as well. Afterwards, Terako goes to meet Xander in the computer lab as they planned. Oh, this is where it goes down. It's about to go down. Xander stabs her. There it is. Ugh. Terako boldly claims that she can't die because she's the ultimate lucky student. Then she passes out. I mean, she wasn't wrong. She survived. When Terako wakes up, it turns out that someone else had killed Xander. She investigates the scene of Xander's murder with Min helping her. Min had one of the best executions, by the way, that I've ever seen in a fangan. Trial time. Everyone immediately accuses Terako of killing Xander. That goes on for a while. Terako deduces that Min is Xander's killer. Min accidentally stumbled upon the scene of Xander killing Terako and tried to save Terako's life. Sag. After the trial, Min tearfully hugs Terako. Terako harshly rebuffs her, but she doesn't have the heart to push her away. Min is executed. I'm really proud of that execution. I bet you are. After the execution, Terako harshly blames everyone for Min's death and says that she'll never trust anyone ever again. Yeah, she was mad. That was the best main character like turnaround I've ever seen. That's all that happened in chapter 1. Well, not really. I'm leaving out a lot of details because I'm in a hurry, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that we kind of left out there that I kind of remember. Anyway, Let's review the characters in the story one last time. Okay, let me kind of skim through this real quick. Okay. Remember these two. Of course. They're like the two... Oh, ultimate chemist. That's what Charles is. Okay. That's what I thought. Eden is the ultimate clockmaker. Got you. I remember RA being really mean. Ultimate pet therapist. Nico is best boy. Let's go. Ultimate Zyther player. Oh yeah, she has a really unique talent. I forgot about that. Ultimate art forger. Dude, Rose is one of the best girls, hands down. Ultimate plastic surgeon and ultimate personal stylist. That's what Levi was. Okay. Ultimate matchmaker. Wit is one of my favorite characters, so Wit is very memorable. Sorry. I actually remember everything about Wit. Okay, looks like we can jump into chapter 2, part 1 now. Let's do it. Okay, here we are, chapter 2, episode 1. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Ooh, it's been so long. I'm so happy that the text boxes seem a bit slower, so it's gonna be easier for me to read. Which is one of the criticisms I had in the beginning. So it's kind of nice that they listened. I appreciate them for that. I still miss you. I miss you so much that I wish you had never been a part of my life. The worst part is, even though you left me like this, there's nothing I can blame you for. All that glitters. Chapter 2 daily life. Let's do it! Yes!
Rise and shine, everyone. It is now 8 a.m. Get ready for a bright and chipper day.
Oh, yes. This is going to be great.
Hello, everyone. Good.
That was Eden. Hold on.
Good morning.
I guess no one's coming.
I guess I'm the first one here.
Aw, Eden.
It's only fair, I suppose, after everything that happened yesterday.
True. Oof.
I guess everyone else is still sleeping in and recovering from that.
It was a lot to take in.
Min, we only knew them for a few days, but they really are dead, aren't they? And we're still trapped here.
Oh!
Won't give up.
Wasn't expecting that. We might be in a terrible situation, the absolute worst of situations, but that's all the more reason to stay positive. Yeah, that's right. It's not like me to be down for so long. Even if life gives you lemons, all you gotta do is bounce back. Take a butter knife and carve the lemons into lemon puppies and lemon kitties. Never heard of that, but okay, we'll go with that. If everyone else is feeling down in the dumps, then it's my job to get their spirits back up. That's how we'll get out of here, by working together. And it starts with a healthy breakfast. I'll cook for everyone today. To the kitchen. Wow. She's so awesome. Oh, I forgot how difficult it is to cook for so many people on your own. The vegetable oil is not where it usually is.
Hey!
Who put it all the way up in the pantry? She can't reach it. Get a stepladder.
It's too high up for me.
She's so adorable.
If only I was a little taller. Stretch, Eden. You can reach it.
You got this.
Huh?
Oh, Levi?
What's the matter?
Is this what you're looking for? That looks like pee. Ah, Levi, thank you so much. If you're here, then that means that everyone else is also still asleep. It seems that you and I are the only ones awake, Eden. Oh, I see.
It's okay.
I'm sure everyone will wake up eventually. At the very least, they'll need to come out to eat, right? That's why I'm going to make breakfast. Making a meal for everyone at a time like this? How thoughtful of you. That never would have occurred to me. Sometimes I really envy how easy it is for you to be kind. What does that mean? Do you need assistance with cooking? I'll help if you want. Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much, Levi. You're so nice.
Are you all right?
You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but are you all right? Excuse me. What do you mean? So much happened last night. It's almost too much to process at once. Even though we only knew Min and Xander for a short time, it's still shocking that they both tried to kill you. Or to kill, sorry. Back then, if you asked me if I thought that anyone here could do such a thing, I'd say it's
How
impossible.
cruel.
Why did this happen? Why are we being forced to do this? How did we get in this crazy situation? Ever since that trial, I can feel it. An increased feeling of tension in the air. As long as we're stuck here, things are never going to be as upbeat as they were before Xander died. That's why I asked. I wanted to know if you're handling everything all right.
I see.
I see. But maybe I'm worrying about nothing since you seem to be the same as you ever are. I guess someone super brave like you is doing just fine.
What do you mean?
Is that wrong? You're expecting me to be more emotional? I suppose I could say the same to you, can I? Today, you're as cheerful as you've ever been. I'm glad you think so. I'm wearing my brave face, see? Everyone is probably going to be sad for a while. For their sake, and for mine, I'll put on a happy smile. Even still, it's been pretty hard. I don't want to hide that. Part of the reason I'm cooking now is to distract myself from all the terrible stuff that happened. She is so sweet. Working on something has always calmed my nerves. I see then. How do you feel, Levi? Are you okay?
Well,
To be honest, I've never been good at grieving. I wanted to wait and see how everyone else would act. However, everyone else will cope with this situation. I shall do the same. Eh? It's okay if you grieve the way you normally do, Levi. Is that so? Then I won't do anything. Ah, the porridge, it's boiling over. Ah, I was distracted. Ooh, thanks for noticing that, Levi. You know, you're really good at cooking. Where did you learn how to cook? Nothing more than experience. I cook all the meals at home, that's all. Ah, do you cook for your family or something? That's so responsible of you.
not quite.
No, I've been disowned. I cook only for myself every day. What? Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. Ah, the disownment. There's no need to be sorry. It's a good thing.
That's terrible.
But if your family cut you off, that must be pretty hard on you. I can't imagine how upset I would be if my parents somehow disowned me. I'm so sorry. Levi, what? No, not at all. It's for the best that neither I nor my family see each other ever again. Eh? If you don't mind me asking, why? Is it because he's gay?
My father, my mother, my brothers. We were all bad influences on each other.
Oh.
That's all that needs to be said.
I was guessing wrong. There's no point in bringing up the past once it's out of my life. All that matters is what I do now. I want to keep doing my best to help my classmates. Perhaps I messed up yesterday, but I want to move on. I want to keep trying to become a good person like you, Eden.
Don't worry.
Are they all like fighters or something? I think you're a good person, Levi. You're always super reliable after all. Don't worry so much about it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, I hear footsteps outside. Everyone else has finally woken up. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're feeling well. Levi and I made breakfast for everyone.
how kind.
Oh, did you? That's quite kind of you, Eden.
Whatever.
Thanks, I guess. After hearing everything that happened yesterday, the last thing I feel like doing is cooking. I'm hungry, but after I eat, I will probably go back to my room instead of hanging out. Sorry. It's poisoned, right? It's gotta be poisoned, and we're all gonna die just like Min and Xander right here and now. Don't say that. Ugh, Ace is right. Whatever you cooked up could be poisoned or whatever, but I also don't want to cook. What to do? Eh? Everyone?
Jeez.
Come on, don't be like that. Have a little faith in Eden and Levi that they're not going to kill us all right after that trial, yeah?
Even so.
Can you confidently say that based on what exactly? Huh? She's got a good point on that. But I'm going to eat anyway. I just thought that needed to be pointed out. I don't have that much of an appetite. I don't know why I even showed up.
Oh,
You all, I won't make you eat my food if you don't want to. I just thought it would be nice to have a meal prepared when you woke up. Aw, you guys are so mean to Eden. If you want to cook for yourself, though, I understand.
In that case.
If everyone is this worried about poisoned food, perhaps we should start cooking in groups now to ensure that no one would take advantage of being the sole chef. There you go. I don't necessarily think that anyone would poison the food, but it may put you at ease. As I thought, the atmosphere is much darker now. Obviously, dumbass. People died yesterday. It's true, but you don't have to point it out that bluntly. We all get it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All this talk of poison food and death is spoiling my appetite. The food is safe to eat, I assure you. Aww, she wants to eat. I guess all that cooking made me hungry. I promise, I wouldn't have poisoned the food. I'll eat it to show you. If you're hungry, you should join me. I know that you're all feeling in the dumps right now, so what you need more than anything is to eat and get your energy back. Oh no! Mono TV!
Everyone, gather in the movie screening room. I have a super important announcement.
Oh no.
Attendance is mandatory.
This is not gonna be good.
And when I say gather, I mean gather now. I don't care if you're eating or sleeping or shitting blood.
Oh my
Get your asses over
God.
here because this motive is seriously important. Oops, I accidentally spoiled what this is about. Whatever, get over here.
Pooping blood though? Ooh. Is that Teriko? Oh my goodness. Why did she bring a knife?
Hard.
Jeez, getting you all together is like corralling cats. I wish you were cats, actually, because then that would be fun. We could cancel the TV show and post cute cat videos instead. Viewership would shoot up. Yeah, it would. Exploitation for views. Everyone else has arrived. I thought I'd be the last one here, seeing as I was woken up by the announcement, but I suppose not. Oh God, an actual motive. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Show us the motive quickly, Mono TV, and let us leave. We're missing someone. Charles is right. There's only 13 people in this room. The recent departures of Min and Xander should still leave us with a full roster of 14. Teriko's not here. Hey, I'm a people too. Not to mention, Xander and Min are still here. We basically have 16 people.
Ugly.
Did you make those paper puppets by hand? They look terrible. Yeah, they looked pretty bad. Teriko isn't here. None of us have seen her since. She hates you guys now.
How
You don't understand.
troubling.
Teriko seemed quite affected by the events of yesterday. Would she even show up? Okay, if we don't have full attendance, can we leave?
Stupid.
Yeah, let's leave without hearing this motive crap. Oh no. We're going to have a repeat
What a
of last
shame.
chapter. Because last time someone died before I presented the motive. Today I tried to do it extra early to avoid that happening again. But I guess it can't be helped.
What the fuck?
What? Teriko's dead?
I'm right
I'm-
here.
There she is! Lucari! Oh, she finally showed up. Teriko.
Lame.
Dang, got my hopes up. About the motive thing, not about Teriko being dead. Good morning, Teriko. How are you feeling?
Yay!
All right, now that all of us are here, it's time for me to present the second motive for murder. Because someone died before I could give out this motive last time, I'm presenting this one right away. Some of you may be a little discouraged to get killing after seeing what happened to Min when she failed to pass the trial, but don't worry.
I don't care.
Don't waste my time. I came here for the motive, not to hear you talk. Show me what it is already so that I can leave. Ouch, tough crowd.
Motive time.
Okay, one piping hot motive coming right up. It is hot, literally, because I just got this out of the printer.
Your motive this time is... Drumroll, please.
Batter good, batter good, batter good.
Secrets. Deep, dark secrets.
Uh-oh!
Class has lots of secrets.
This one happens all the
Dirty,
time.
Embarrassing, horrifying secrets.
This motive never ends
Some
well.
would kill for. Each of you has a paper with your name on it, containing one of your secrets. If a murder doesn't happen in 4 days, then I'm exposing them all, not only to your classmates, but to the entire audience watching this TV show.
Not good. I hate those puppets, by the way. Terrible.
Secrets, is it? This could be bad, but let's see what it is.
Slowly, I unfolded the paper and...
Huh? What is this?
Wait,
What the fuck?
what's happening? This is...
What the fuck?
I don't understand. What the heck?
How interesting.
Oh gosh.
Despair!
Look at your facial expressions. Is it sinking in for you? Oh my god, that freaking sprite is terrifying. There are dark secrets that you desperately want to keep hidden, and if you don't murder soon, they won't be secrets anymore.
Don't you love despair?
I can feel it. The panic must be setting in.
Well,
Did you make a mistake? This is not my secret. You must have given me someone else's. Oops. Oh, you too? I thought that it was odd that my motive has someone else's name on it. Oh my god, Mono TV is stupid. Yeah, this is definitely not my secret. That's Rose's. You took on your talent to earn money for your family, but you've since put them in a lifetime of debt. Oh! That's horrible. Same here. Mine is 100% someone else's motive. Did you mix up everyone's motives? Okay, raise your hand if you have the correct motive. The one that belongs to you. Dummy. No one raised their hand.
Whoops.
Ah, okay. I think I might have mixed them up a little. Okay, just hold on to those and, then... Aha! Mono TV deflating! Mono TV left. What do we do now? I just love the animations for this, dude. They're so cute. Huh? Why are you looking at me? I was really nervous earlier, but now I'm a little disappointed. Like, it just makes the fan game feel alive, you know? Should you be? Our secrets are still presumably out there, just in someone else's hands. All that means is that someone else has some dirt on you, and our secrets will still be exposed in 4 days' time.
I'm not incompetent, I swear!
That's what I meant to do, see? You all have each other's secrets, so yeah, murder. I totally didn't screw up.
Shut up!
Shut up and get out of my face, useless. Mono
Of
TV is
course.
so bad at this. Somehow, Mono TV being a complete failure again is unsurprising. Anyway, if we receive someone else's secret, then the right thing to do would be to keep it to yourself, yeah? We can work out what to do about this whole thing in a bit, but for now, we shouldn't be sharing other people's secrets.
How could you?
Wait, what did Jay do? Huh?
No. Did you get my secret? Don't say anything. I swear to God, please don't say anything.
Why would you hide this from us?
Ooh.
Why would you hide the fact that you're actually Julia Rosales?
What does that mean?
Oh, fucking hell.
What is she, Hannah Montana?
Whoa!
Seriously? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, it really is Julia Rosales. Jeez, you look so different from what I remember. What?
Makes sense.
Ah, I always thought you looked familiar. No wonder. Oh wow, I'm quite shocked. Although it's obvious in hindsight now that I think about it. Oh no, I've been making a fool out of myself in front of a famous person this whole time. Is she a singer? Am I the only one here who doesn't know who's that supposed to be? I guess that secret is some sort of huge revelation about Jay, but I have no clue what it means.
Impossible!
You don't recognize her? Shut up, all of you! Why is this such a big deal? Yeah, why is this a big deal?
Woohoo!
Woo! First secret reveal! How exciting! By the way, the audience might be thinking, Julia Rosales? Isn't that a fairly common name? What's the hype? Is that a common name? Well, not in this universe it isn't. There are only a few bigwigs with the last name Rosales in this world, and one of them has to be this very person right here. Okay, but what does that mean? What is she? Also, Danganronpa Despair Time. Whoa, wait, go back. Whoa. Also, Danganronpa Despair Time is a work of fiction, and any resemblance to real life people, places, or events is purely coincidental, so please don't be sue me for it. Libel, please. Okay, got you. You might not recognize Julia Rosales, but you definitely know who Mariabella Rosales is, right? Julia is the daughter of Mariabella Rosales. Oh, that clears nothing up. Yeah, right. I have no clue who that is.
Stupid bitch!
OMG, you're so stupid. You really don't know? Even I know who Mariabella is, and I don't pay much attention to these kinds of things.
Stop.
I said explain, not keep talking like it's something I know about. I hate it when people do this. This is like really making me angry right now. Allow me to elaborate.
Mariabella is only the most famous, most beautiful actress ever. She's played in classic
Oh
movies
my
like
God!
The Wizard of Oz, The Godfather, King Bong, and Troll 2.
What a
She's the
MILF!
most recognized name in this nation. It's inconceivable that you don't know her.
Oh, wow.
I might have seen that name on a billboard somewhere. I don't really watch movies. Haters are too
Bro.
flammable.
But she's so hot and she's got an Oscar.
Flammable.
Maria Bella truly is a shining beauty among us. Her
Oh,
acting
Maria
is
Bella.
simply a wonder to behold. I've always wanted to meet her and tell her how much she...
Ah!
Yes, at once, Ms. Rosales.
What the fuck?
I suppose I'll pick up the story where he left off. About 2 decades ago, Maria Bella Rosales
I'm
married
so
famous
dead.
film producer Hank Moreno. That made quite the splash in the papers. Naturally, the press homed in on their children as well. Julia Rosales and Ryan Rosales. They're both famous by virtue of being the children of such an illustrious couple.
Oh, so
Julia
she
in
does have a
particular ended
brother.
up taking lots of measures to avoid the press. I suppose she was successful, since she's changed so much from her last public appearance a decade ago that none of us recognized her until now.
Well, there it is. I suppose if you hid your last name, then you could feasibly hide your birthright and avoid all the attention that it brings. Still, I imagine that it was quite difficult to shake off the paparazzi. Well, I guess we just found out that Jay is
Well,
famous. Well, okay, I don't have anything to say. This doesn't really seem like a big deal to me.
Beautiful people.
Maria Bella Rosales is a truly admirable person. Oh my God, please stop, Arturo. This is her mom you're talking about. As someone who admires her, I'm mortified for not noticing that her very descendant was one of my classmates. Julia, if only you hadn't hidden your natural beauty behind that rough, boyish look.
First of all, shut your damn mouth! There
Please,
is nothing
let him know.
beautiful or admirable about my mom. All she cares about is herself, dressing up for the press and dragging her children into her stupid publicity schemes.
I have nothing to say to this.
Stop praising someone so vain and artificial. I am nothing like her. And second of
Yikes.
all, don't call me Julia. I hate that damn name.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you throw away your name and appearance that was gifted to you by your wonderful parents.
But she doesn't like it,
After
though.
all, any one of us would do anything to be in your place.
Okay,
Don't throw
and...
away your birthright so easily.
Speak for yourself.
Right.
I'm perfectly happy not having an actress mom. Seems like too much attention.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't
this
seem
is
fun at all.
exactly why I kept it secret. Because I knew as soon as you guys found out, then you wouldn't shut up about Maria Bella this and Maria Bella that.
please stop yelling.
I was perfectly happy without everyone's eyes on me. And you ruined everything.
I feel bad for Jay,
Julia,
man.
wait. I didn't mean to upset you.
She didn't deserve this at all. And Arturo is not making it better. I certainly wasn't expecting that. Daughter of a famous actress, who would have thunk? Is it just me, or does Arturo seem like a super unreliable person? Maybe it's not a great idea for him to be our sole doctor. Maybe not. Isn't this kind of bad though?
Stupid!
Even though stupid, worthless, good for nothing Mono TV totally screwed up with this motive. Hey, I'm right here. It's still kind of problematic.
Pussy!
Jay's secret isn't even that bad. I mean, if I was in her place, I'd totally flaunt it. And if we were in Host Peak Academy like we were supposed to be, we would have access to class rosters, and that wouldn't even be much of a secret to begin with. But still, Jay ended up throwing a tizzy about it. What is a tizzy? Seriously, having an actress mother or whatever isn't even that bad. There's definitely worse secrets in this class. We basically have no clue how bad this motive really is yet. Well, I'm sure you all have terrible secrets. Not me. I've got nothing to hide. Yeah,
That's
whatever.
true.
She's right, though. This motive is a real problem. Mono TV's intention must be to cause conflicts, and it's working. I think for now, the best course of action would be to avoid sharing any more secrets to prevent further discord. That would probably be the best, honestly. But what about that deadline? If there's no murder in 4 days' time, then these secrets will be public, and not just to us.
Listen up, everyone.
Then let's end this killing game before then. I've heard that one before. Optimistic as ever, Eden. I'll do my best.
How interesting.
In this killing game, I won't say it's impossible, but we have no clue where to even begin. Still, it would be an ideal solution that makes everyone happy. Mono TV gave us this motive to make us all fight, but instead, we should fight back by working together. Work together to make sure that no one murders happen, and then escape this place. That's what we all want after all. Yeah, we don't want any more murders. Speak for yourself. You've been nothing but a complainer this whole time, Teriko, and that's coming from me. And Ace complains a lot. Feel free to all band together to find a way out of here. I'd be pleasantly surprised if you succeeded, and surely it'd be good for you if you left.
But I don't plan on ever leaving.
Edgy, bro. Edgy. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? I meant what I said. I made up my mind to live here forever. She actually likes it here.
No way!
What? You can't really mean that, right? We all have a life to return to outside of this killing game. Our friends and families are missing us. Our futures depend on returning to the real world. Not Teriko, apparently. What a nice sentiment, but it doesn't apply to me. None of your motivations for wanting to escape apply to me. There's no one waiting for me outside, nor is there anything worth living for out there. I might as well stay. Besides, apart from all this killing game business, this building really is a perfect place to live. I want to know Teriko's secrets, because I feel like she hides a lot. You like living here? You can't really mean that. This place is a hellhole. Is it?
Stop complaining.
Haven't you ever stopped to consider how much work it takes just to live? Or have you college-age somethings all been living under someone else's care for your whole life? Here, there's electricity, AC and heating, hot water, fresh food, a good bed. Yeah, that's true. I don't have to make the choice between food and rent anymore. Now that I know how comfortable it is to live like this, I'm not going back. Oh man, I wish I didn't have to worry about rent. Keep searching for a way out. I won't stop you, but leave me out of it. And I'd recommend that you drop that foolish optimism for making it out of here alive. With 100% confidence, I can say that.
You will all die down here without ever seeing the outside world again.
Why is she so dark? This is totally out of her mind. I'm not saying this out of ill will. It's simply how this story works. You all have the misfortune of being characters in a story where I'm the protagonist. Because of that, you're all doomed. Okay, are we breaking the fourth wall? As for me, I'll simply survive whatever happens until I'm able to live peacefully all on my own. Threatening us with literary metaphors? What a fallen hero. Teriko, how can you say that? From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly sorry about the inconvenience my bad luck has caused. Hey, sorry to interrupt your fun conversation, but... As per the rules, with the conclusion of the trial yesterday, a new floor has opened up. There's some new rooms and services available. You can now use the elevator to move to the second floor. Now's a great chance to explore all the new fancy facilities this place has to offer you. I really...
Nice!
Yo, a new floor! I want to see.
Stop that!
Wait, don't run off foolishly. You don't know what could be there. You know what? It. This motive. Investigating. This killing game. I'm just gonna walk around randomly and get my head blown off by whatever's waiting for us. Who cares? Bye-bye! Wow, Ace. I'm hungry. I don't know if I should eat first or explore first. Personally, I don't see why we have to explore the new floor right this moment, so I second getting breakfast.
Teriko, are you going to the second floor right now?
Yes, I am. Why?
If you need a partner to explore with, then I...
No.
Oh!
No thanks.
She shut that down quick!
See you around, Charles.
Nah, she's gonna give in. She's gonna be friends with Charles again. It's just gonna take a while. She needs to get to trust everybody again. Right now, she's just in her edgy mode. It'll be all right. We need to go to the next episode, though. It is time. The spare time. Hi, Teriko. How you doing? It hurts. It definitely wasn't this painful yesterday, but when I woke up today, it hurt like hell. I barely made it through that meeting. Did the anesthetic wear off? Crap, it's so bad. Screw you, Xander, for stabbing me. Dang it, someone's coming. I need to get up again. It doesn't hurt at all. I've had worse, so this doesn't hurt at all. It's okay, you got this. Okay, All right, I can keep it in. I got in the elevator. Is this a Phoenix Wright song in the background? That is so cute. Love that art of her.
Jeez. You could have at least held it open for me.
Oh, that's a way to...
Why?
Get out.
Why?
Riding
What
an
the
elevator
heck?
with someone else. In an enclosed space like this, we're both sitting ducks.
She's not
So
wrong.
get out.
That's a little extreme.
Get out.
You broke the button, though.
Okay.
What a way to hit the button, bro. Completely broke it off. Aw, Eden, I'm sorry. We love you. These make this feel like it's alive. Love it. This is why I say this fan game has so much personality to it. I love it. Hey, 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 hey. Oh. Where are we now? In any case, it seems like the model pad is updated with the new map. Oh. It's a lot smaller than the first floor, only 4 rooms, and it looks like the elevator is still the only way to move from floor to floor. I'll go check out the first room, I guess. The dress-up room. Ooh. What is a dress-up room? Maybe you can get some new clothes. That'd be cool. Check out those wigs over there. Ah, so it's a boutique of sorts.
Check it out.
Yahoo! New clothes. I need to change of pace anyway. I knew Wit would love this. I feel like I'm shopping for clothes. I can't help but get a little excited. Like I'm a child at the mall again. So many nice outfits to try on. It seems there's more than just clothes here. There's sewing machines and fabric. I suppose it's for mending clothes. Or making our own outfits. Sewing kits are useful to repair things. I'll take one.
Whoa!
Whoa, stealing? Call the police. Does anyone really care if I move things from here to my bedroom? Fair point.
Perhaps.
All these clothes and fashion seem right up Levi's alley, doesn't it? I saw him somewhere on this floor earlier. Why don't we call him and... That's true, Levi would like this area too. No, don't you dare! I need the 3 of you alone in this room. Why? That's a little creepy. Huh? Why'd you close the door? What's going on? You 3, I need a serious chat with you. Why?
You're making my job harder.
You 3 have been voted as worst outfits in the cast. You're really tanking my ratings with your fail outfits. Yikes. Voted worst outfits by who exactly? By me. The audience had no say in this.
Boo!
How undemocratic. Who? You have too many dang butterflies on you. We get it. You like butterflies. Tone it down. Terako, why are you wearing a sailor school uniform? Not only are you not a high school anymore, but you haven't been in Japan for years. Facts. I'm only wearing this uniform because... Wait, you have too many dang hearts on you. We get it. You're pink and you like hearts. Tone it down. I love this. I think they're actually gonna get a redesign. That's cool. I'm not letting you out until you change into these new outfits. So here, since I've confiscated all your spare outfits, you don't have a choice.
Jeez.
You know, if you just wanted us to change clothes, there was a much better way to do this.
Get moving.
Okay, Wit, off to the changing rooms you go.
Huh?
Why me? You gave Teruko full outfits, but all you gave me was a pair of earrings and socks. Shouldn't they go into the changing rooms? Well, I'm also going to perform surgery on your eyeballs. Don't worry, it will only hurt a lot because I'm actually trying to make you suffer. The procedure is super safe otherwise. What? I love how Mono TV slowly bumping him off the screen. That's so adorable. Okay, you ladies can get changed now. Oh, also, Terako needs a haircut. Whoa,
Stop that!
Don't throw scissors. What is wrong with you? Is she really gonna get a haircut?
You...
Oh, that. It's rude to stare, you know.
Oh.
Forgive me for
Thought it was something
asking,
else.
but that scar on your back can't have been from these recent events, could it?
Whoa. What happened? Of course not. It's an old injury. What happened? I don't care. What? You don't care? After everything that's happened, do you believe me if I say that I'm unlucky? Misfortune is inevitable. I've long since stopped questioning it. If I get in a car, it'll crash. If I stand at a construction site, it'll crumble to dust. If I trust others, they'll turn their back on me. Oh. When my life is so eventful, I no longer remember the details, whatever accidents and whatever people I was involved with. They're mundane, so I don't care. It explains why she doesn't want to get too close to anyone. You also done? You two look really pretty. Thank you. You look... Oh, yo, the drip is crazy on who? Oh, they look so good. I do feel like this is an improvement. This is much more comfortable than the Pow. Actually, this looks really similar to one of the clothes I have at home. That looks nice.
What does it mean?
I would like to believe it's a coincidence that this just happens to be the same brand that I like. Otherwise, it would mean that whoever kidnapped me also knew about me enough to know my specific clothing brand tastes. At worst, they outright stole my clothes from my own home. Ugh, what a horrifying thought. Your clothing seems personalized for you. That's really strange. I've noticed that whoever trapped us here seems to know us really well. What do you mean? Actually, Wit looks kind of cool. For example, do any of you take prescriptions? That was a rhetorical question. But I've talked to some people around here, and they noted that any specific medication they take has been provided in the rooms for them, and only them.
How troubling.
Indeed, that's awfully strange. If whoever orchestrated this TV show knows this much about us, then why are they trying to ensure our comfort? I haven't noticed any such things. Well, I could give you specific examples if it helps. I'm a very light sleeper. I can't sleep if there's even the slightest bit of light. There are TVs in all of our bedrooms, as there are in most rooms, like this one. They all have a small indicator light to show if they're on or off. From the moment I woke up here, there was a small piece of tape on the TV's indicator light in my room to cover it up. That way, the light doesn't bother me at night. I used to do that when I was younger. I checked around, and I'm the only person who has such a thing. That's sort of creepy, isn't it? Like, whoever put us all here knows such details about us to do even those little gestures to help us sleep soundly at night. Yeah, those are small details. That's very unsettling and also very strange. Forgive me for saying this so bluntly, but you'd think that to encourage us to murder, they'd take away our comforts, and yet that isn't the case. Mono TV said that the mastermind was one of us, right? If that mastermind was someone who knew everyone personally, and they wanted everyone to be comfortable,
Don't be naive.
then wouldn't you suspect the nicer people among us?
Jeez.
Maybe. Geez, way to twist everything into a way to distrust others, Miss Negative Nancy. I'm keeping my guard up, that's all. Even the people who are seemingly friendly can hide the worst intentions. I learned enough from Xander. Now, if you'd excuse me, I need to explore the rest of this floor.
Whoa, hang on.
Uh-oh.
What?
Charles wants to talk to you.
Charles! Charles? What does he want with me? I don't know. He didn't tell me what it was about, but he wants you to meet him in the infirmary at noon. Capiche?
Of course.
And he chose to send that message through you rather than talk to me directly since you two are such good friends now, is it? Maybe?
Oh,
Oh, right.
I did say he was my friend during that trial, didn't I?
Yeah.
To be honest, that was a total lie. I only said that to make everyone believe my case.
Okay, right. You're
But
lying now.
I guess he took it to heart, or thinks he owes me, or something, because he's been weirdly nice as of late.
That's good.
And I guess I ended up changing my mind too. We are friends, I suppose. Don't know where I was going with that tangent. Look, I know it's easy to assume the worst out of Charles. I mean, I used to be the most judgmental of him out of all of us. But I realized that he's not just some asshole all the time.
Oh, that's fair.
He's only an asshole some of the time. Kidding.
Oh, okay.
Charles... No, everyone here. We might act callously, but we're all only human. We're all real people with our individual emotions and weaknesses. You included, Teriko. Just like Charles. Even if you're acting cold, there's still a part of you that's good.
You want to talk about how great you think Charles is now? That's fine. Go ahead. But if you start talking about me and saying that I could be a good person if only I make an attempt to change, then I'm gonna stop you right there.
Teriko, please.
Don't say that I could be a good person, because all it'll do is make me feel bad that I'm not. I'll think about talking to Charles. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh. All right, see ya. Take care, Teriko. Girl, we gotta figure this out. You're so mean. Hey, the gym. It's a gym, certainly.
Fuck you!
What the heck are you doing here? Leave! I'm here to explore the new floor, as is everyone else. I thought Mono TV made that clear. Yeah, well, this jack clearly isn't here to do any exploring.
Ace.
Ace, I already said. Sorry won't cut it. You know that's just a word you say, right? You think that saying 2 syllables is going to make me forget how you acted yesterday at that trial? Ugh. I already said that I briefly lost control of myself then. I really didn't mean any of those things I said. Oh.
Really?
You didn't mean to say you wanted to strangle me dead. That was just something that slipped out, I guess. Or maybe you meant it as a funny little joke. Mother. You can put your foot on your tricycle and start pedaling backwards all you want, but it's too late. You've shown me your true colors. I mean, Levi did do that though. I don't blame Ace. Guys, why don't you... Wait, why am I getting involved? This has nothing to do with me. Good point. Did you change your clothes, Teriko? You look good.
Stop.
Look, I'm here to investigate. I'm not interested in small talk, okay? That outfit is way better on her. Anyway, as one would expect from a gym, there's all sorts of exercise equipment in... Is this a mini fridge? It's full of energy drinks, water, fruits, and... granola bars. I love granola bars though. Who refrigerates granola bars?
Yay!
Don't you want to knock back a nice cold granola bar after a hard workout? No, who does that? Maybe if you put it in the freezer, it'd be kind of good. Listen, I put out these complimentary drinks and snacks for everyone to enjoy. The least you could do is not complain. Oh, they're complimentary? Now that I think about it, it would be good to have more food in my room. I took all the drinks and granola bars out, practically emptying the fridge. Jeez, you're definitely the kind of person who takes the whole bowl of candy when the sign says take one. Moving on. Since I've never been in a gym before, I'm not really familiar with any of the things in this room. I mean, it looks like pretty simple things. These machines are... I don't know what this is for. You don't know what a treadmill is? These are dumbbells, certainly. I picked one up. Heavy.
It seems that...
It could definitely be used as a blunt force weapon to murder. In fact, there's a lot of dangerous looking things in here. Hey, that kind of reminds me of
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, I always make sure that murder weapons are freely available everywhere. You simply need enough creativity to know how to use them. You can't keep track of every potentially deadly object, no matter how hard you try. So it's pointless to guard the knives in the kitchen or to confiscate everyone's personal weapon.
What do you mean?
It isn't really pointless, as long as we make it more difficult to commit a murder. Shut up! Don't give them ideas. Ideas for what?
So rude!
Ideas to not commit murder, obviously. In any case, I need to constantly watch my back. Any object could be an improvised weapon, and any place could be an opportunity to murder. I mean, she's not wrong on that. That is the truth. It's not like all of us need to make weapons out of dumbbells or whatever. After all, Levi will just snap my neck with his own 2 hands if I get too out of line, right? Let it rest, Ace. Why do you have to constantly bring that up? I said that I regret saying that. Oh, and I'm sure Min regrets killing Xander, but that doesn't change the fact that they both...
Shut up!
Do the two of you ever stop bickering? Shut up! I'm trying to investigate.
I apologize.
Whatever. Why are you both still here if all you do is argue? Why doesn't one of you leave? Is this a stick? It's a weight for bench pressing. Come on. Why are there mirrors to check your lifting form? What is this? A big rubber band?
Well,
You really have never been in a gym before, have you? Oh, something like this is useful for physical therapy. Since I injured my shoulder, it might be helpful to me. What's that? You need this? Oh my god, Ace. I don't necessarily need it, but... Too bad. Mine now. I'm keeping it. Choke on your own spit and die, hole. Oops. I wonder what these clips are for. Terako, what do you think I should do?
What?
Oh, he's asking for advice. What should I do to make things up with Ace? I feel utterly lost. Your first step should be to not ask me for relationship advice. You know it's me you're talking to, right? Bro, this girl has lived in a box all her life. If I can be honest, so far you very much seem like the kind of person who destroys their friendships easily. Because of that, presumably you may have experience in repairing them? That was blunt, even for you. You really want advice? My honest advice on what to do with Ace? What should I do? I think you should abandon him. What?
what do you mean?
Yeah, that doesn't
Stop
sound
complaining.
right. You asked me specifically. Don't complain if you don't like what I say. Don't try and repair your friendship with Ace. There's no point. When someone has made up their mind to turn their back on you, there's nothing you can do to change their mind. You can only walk away from them in turn. I mean, I think it's better to approach them and apologize. I don't know why you're trying so hard to win his trust back anyway. What's the point? This is horrible advice. In this kind of killing game situation, Ace is utterly useless. Someone like him who is volatile, a coward, and has no common sense will could die quickly.
What the fuck?
Holy sh! What the f wrong with you? I can still hear you, you know. Ever since yesterday, you've become so nasty. Even if you were in front of me this whole time, I would have said the same. I believe in what I said. So is there a point you're trying to make? I should have realized it from the start. In this killing game, everyone is out to get me, especially people who love picking fights with me. People like you and Levi.
I'm not here.
I can't believe I wasted my time with all that dumb shit like arm wrestling and running around screaming at meaningless stuff. I was stupid to not take this killing game seriously from the start. I'm done with being everyone's kickable scaredy cat. The only thing I should do is look out for myself and myself alone.
Woohoo!
Enjoy our new gym facilities. Perfect for an indoor lifestyle. You were right, Terako. I should ask someone different for advice. Yes. Okay, I'm done here too. I fully explored this gym. We even have a mini fridge filled with complimentary drinks and snacks, refilled daily. Oh, everyone left already. They already got their snacks. Looking left, looking right, looking left again. Okay, no one in the halls. I stooped down and caught my breath for a few seconds. That's gonna be her weakness throughout this whole killing game, huh? This sucks. I hope it heals quickly. Okay, moving on. What is this next room? A relaxation room? Huh? This is... It smells good.
Yep.
That's the incense. There are different kinds in that cabinet for different moods. I'm burning some right now because it's the first day this room is open, and I want to fully show off all of the features. The music here is cool, though. Relax in the relaxation room. No, that slogan isn't very good. Have a good time in the relaxation room? You changed your clothes, Terako? Yes. fish. Nico was staring at the pond intently. Oh, there are fish in here. What are these?
I think...
These are minnows. I wonder who's been taking care of them.
Yep.
I have. Why do you ask? Oh, no wonder. I was going to say, whoever was taking care of these fish was doing a horrible job. Nico savage. What? Look how unhappy they look. You're really bad at taking care of fish. I'm surprised they haven't all died already. Never take care of animals ever again. Oh, okay. Aw, Model TV, I'm sorry. You're blunt.
Why?
Eh? Am I?
Well,
You don't know? Even in the trial yesterday, you said a lot of straightforward things, like calling people dumb. Savage. To be honest, it's a bit of surprise that someone as shy as you could be so rude.
Sorry.
Did I say that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. Even though I'm shy, I often get told that I'm too aggressive. But I don't mean it. I really don't realize if I'm being rude. Oh, Nico's so cute. What do you mean?
So...
How do I explain? If you're having dinner and want someone to pass the salt, you can say, please pass the salt. Or you can say, give me the salt.
Why?
One of those things is supposed to be more polite than the other, right? But why? They both meant the same thing. They're just slightly different mixes of words. It's like that. I don't understand why some mixes of words come off as rude and some don't, even if they mean the same thing. I'm sorry if that doesn't make any sense. I'm really bad at explaining things. It's okay, Nico. I understand well enough, and you don't have to worry about being too blunt because, well, it's me you're talking to. I don't understand what that means. It just seems to me that human interaction is all about secret rules and categories that everyone but me knows. That's why I like animals so much. There's no talking involved. No confusing human rules. Hey, I'm not a human. You can tell me anything you want. Anything at all. Okay, I hate you. I love how he reminds me again from Your Turn to Die.
Okay. Goodbye.
Don't do that. If you short circuit, you'll kill the minnows.
Oh, good
I'm
point.
sad.
Huh? Was that bad? But you said I could tell you anything at all. Is that not what you meant?
Aw.
Yay!
Nico's voice is so cute. Just kidding, I don't care. Oh, okay. Let me take care of the fish from now on. I'll do a better job than you. Sure, but you have to feed them on a specific schedule. After all, this room is off limits during nighttime. Huh? Why?
Did you know?
An automated misting system waters the plants at night, but it also makes the turf wet. When the turf is wet, it's sticky. And if I let people come in here when the turf is wet, then the turf will stick to them and get carried outside of this room and make a mess everywhere. That sounds like it's going to be important later on in this chapter. It's the same reason why wet beach sand gets everywhere, but worse because this turf absorbs water. In summary, this room closes at 10 when misting happens throughout the night, and it won't open until 8 a.m. when everything is definitely dry. Okay, I need to remember this. Let's write this down. If you're letting Nico take care of the fish, why not let him water the plants too? I am confident in my ability to raise plants. Also, these plants are misted with a special enriched formula, so normal tap water or pond water won't do. I don't really understand that logic, but all right. This is a pretty nice room. It's very relaxing. I know, right? That's why it's called the relaxation room, because you relax in this room. Get it? Yeah, we get it. I might take a nap here. Don't sleep in public places. You're practically asking to be murdered. Okay. She is right, though. Okay, it looks like there's one last room on this floor. A playground? Oh, there's a Monokuma in here. That's so cute. We ran out of sand, sorry. This is...
So exciting!
Oh my gosh, a playground. I haven't wanted one of these since I was a child. This looks like so much fun. What? No. So adorable, man. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm not worried about you. If your body was fragile enough to break from a light fall like that, then you wouldn't have done something so stupid. Facts. It's fun to stand on swings, okay? It makes me feel tall. I didn't know that these ones would be quite so slippery. She looks kind of tall though. But really, I'm not hurt at all. The ground is very soft.
You're making my job harder.
Yeah, to prevent dumb kids like you from hurting themselves. This ground is actually made out of the same stuff the turf in the relaxation room is made out of. Very spongy.
Ooh.
Wait, did you change your clothes, Teriko? Yes, I did. So then, there's the swing set. Bars of some sort. Some, spinny things. That's not what it's called, Teriko. It's a merry-go-round. What is it called then? I don't know either. Oh my god, did everybody live in a cave? And this is a spring ride? But this black and white bear seems familiar. Where have I seen this before?
Could it be?
Oh, that must be Monokuma, she knows! Ah, now I remember where I've seen this before. In history class.
Yay!
Monokuma is my dad! Okay, backstory. Really? No. Aw.
Think.
Mono TV has a black and white design too, like Monokuma. It probably has a design like that to appear threatening. These kinds of half black and white designs were really common during the tragedy, right? So much so that they became symbols of calamity.
You know.
Movie directors and artists utilized people's memories of the tragedy by using Monokuma-like iconography in their works. The tragedy was scary, so by referencing it, your work invokes fear. Well, that's a massive oversimplification, but that's essentially how it works. I shan't get into the fine details of semiotics right now. Eventually, the visual motif became divorced from actual associations with the tragedy over time and has simply become shorthand for something scary. What is happening? Much like clowns, there's nothing intrinsically harmful about black and white designs, but we're conditioned to be scared of them all the same. Even this current generation was born long after the tragedy is accustomed to associating mono designs with fear.
Isn't that
It's fascinating, isn't it? How an event that happened nearly a century ago continues to influence media and popular perception today? Sure. There's nothing I love more than exploring the relationship between culture and horror media. She is too into this. That means Mono TV is designed like this to scare us? Probably, yes. And also, as a way to reference that past killing game, right?
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? If you mean a killing game like the one we're in, nothing like this has ever happened before, as far as I know. Unless you're just referring to the high murder rate during the tragedy. Wait, what? Hold on.
Never mind.
Never mind that. I must have gotten things mixed up in my mind. I was never very good at history anyways. I don't know. I think she did remember something very important. Educational tangent aside, what else is of note in this room? Why is this room so big? It's much bigger than any other room so far. Somebody's gonna die in here, that's why. It's 2 floors high. If you stood in the movie screening room on floor 1 and started punching through the walls, you'd fall into the playground. I will keep note of that. Please don't do that though. This room also has fans. There were fans like this in the gym too. Oof. Think about it. What do playgrounds and gyms have in common? Heat. They're both places where people move about. Yeah. Right. They're both places where people get real sweaty. If we don't have fans in both places, it would get really gross. Trust me. Despite its size, the playground is mostly empty space. There's very little of note here. In that case, I suppose I'm finished with my exploration of this floor. I'll be heading back up.
Teruko.
Leaving so soon? Aw, won't you stay and play, Teriko? No. Don't you have better things to do? Oh, you're right. I should go bother Arturo instead and make him play with me. I returned to the first floor and started heading back to my room, but a certain someone kept following me. Wait, who? Veronica? Or someone else? Oh, Mono TV. Of course. What do you want? You've been following me around the whole time I was on the 2nd floor. Oh no, I did that for everyone. I wanted to give a tour of the floor. This is standard procedure. Okay. Can you leave us alone? Are you good? Sir?
Are you sure you're not following me?
No, I'm just going in the same direction as you are.
Whatever.
All right.
Uh-huh. This is awkward.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You say you are definitely following me. I'm not. You are literally chasing me.
I love it.
Seriously, what do you want to...
Oh, she passed out. Oh, she's
Not that
bleeding.
I have any reason to care about your health, but don't you think you should wait at least a few days after getting stabbed before you start sprinting through the halls?
Jeez, what did you do?
Jericho?
You killed her.
Okay, time to break out the smelling salts.
What was that? Oh, what the? You're a special kind of awful amount of TV. I'm just gonna believe that robots have souls solely so that yours could go to hell. Did he fart in her face? Okay, so the truth is, I actually was following you. Yeah, I worked that out already.
The thing is, I need you to do a favor
Did
for
you
me.
fart in her
A
face?
favor?
I'm still on that. Okay, I don't know what this favor is, but we are actually going to end the episode here. We will finish the rest of the daily life in the next video. I wanted to have a nice little pilot episode telling you guys that I'm back, and not to worry, we will be reacting to Despair Time. So stay tuned for the final episode, which will be all of the rest of daily life in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would truly appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming back. Hopefully you guys that are Danganronpa fans aren't upset with me. I know I've been gone for a while. I've just been waiting for the fangans to update. That's it. But here we are. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.
Hope will never die. Órale.